There's a lot of materials here. I guess they're concerned about what the Chantix are up to. I will read the commission at some stage. I wonder if he will be hostile to me if I ever go back there. But yeah, he starts off. Was that like 71? Did it say, or 85? Other case, I need to be a lot higher level to actually engage him. The stats they gave earlier probably aren't too well. They're probably a bit far off for normal, but you know, probably good enough. Not doesn't make too much of a difference. Okay, I know my guys are pansies, but God, they went down like nothing to him, which makes sense. He's still hostile for the time being. I'm sure he'll stop being hostile once I log out. It's ironic. I currently have a Mark of Modrigan on my boots. And I quite nearly had a Mark of Modrigan on my face. Take that how you wanted me. I was kind of thinking more I was about to have his boot print like stamped into me, but you know, high impact teabagging is another possibility. I want that. Okay, let's read this. I have been commissioned to construct a grand mausoleum that will house thousands of dead for the great battle with the West. This will be my magnum opus. The project will take many decades, and at my age, it is unlikely that I will live to see its completion. I've begun drafting the plans in my head. The main tomb will be centered around the vast well, which will house most of the fallen. The quantity of earth we'll need to move is staggering, but will serve as the foundation for the rest of the city to dead. While this is being done, a small army of civil servants will be carefully collecting the bodies, crafting notices of identification, preparing them for temporary burial. It will be many years before they fall and receive their proper burial. We've started construction of temporary mass grave structures to hold them. Some of the families have insisted they take the remains, to which I have no objection. I cannot imagine why they will not want their loved ones to be honoured here, at the site of their glorious victory. I should note that the bodies of the enemy will be shipped back to their border, left for them to do as they please. I mean no disrespect to their fallen, but quite frankly, they are not our problem. There are thousands of workers being commissioned for digging, hauling, and carving with stone. Where Erlon found so many able-bodied and willing workers so quickly is obvious. Slaves. Brought from the Imperial prison mines or enemy soldiers from the war. This is tasteful, but there's too much work to get done to be timid about this. So many things to be considered and prepared. So many things to consider and prepare. I'm eager to get started. I can only hope that my wife and son will be happy here. It won't be much more than a mining town for a few years, but the work is too important to leave to any other. The Grand Architect, Himnal Lestari. And the Gorian was right underneath it. Two Flesh Warp Commanders, like right there. Actually, you know one thing I'm gonna do? Demon's Gulch. Is this the right one? Yes. Let's go to kill Icarex. By the Black Legion. We'll eventually go over that way. Just need to get up a ton of Black Legion rev. Probably won't be able to do that to Forgotten Gods. Not unless, you know, their opinion of the outcast zone changes. Can't skimp here. Don't know where the Ravener could be, other than here somewhere. And all these enemies still do give XP and rep, as far as I can tell anyway. So no, can't just be rushing through. You know, soon I am gonna have to trade out that belt of mine. You know, with the extra healing. And the other trinket. They will just be too low level for me to keep justifying. It's sad to think about, but they are quite good. But, doesn't last forever. Damn, I have some regen. I just stood in that and it didn't matter. Rocks blocking off there. No rocks block. Well, rocks blocking off here instead. Is Hollow Ground a new item, a component added? Maybe with Forgotten Gods? 'Cause I don't remember it. Oh, treasure trove. Oh, fuck. Fuck that, I need to get this. So put the dynamite away. I'm just hoping this will give me guile. No, I got tremor instead. It's a greatly inferior two-handed axe. Gives the ground ripper ability. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. And it does have AoE, so it would have been actually a valid substitute for Primal Strike. But yeah, I think I might actually have to end up having a look at a guide at some stage for character building, just to get the most out of my guy. because I feel I'm not my guys aren't my points aren't necessarily in the best of positions. Certainly I'm potent enough for the time being, but it could be better, you know? Well, I got the like Steps of Torment down. I nearly died on that final boss quite a few times. I might be able to do it when I go back there again. Much like with the Mad Queen. Yeah, I only got to 1 point. Like this. Oh, this one. Two. That's actually tempting. But it doesn't actually offer what I need. Yeah, I think I'll just end up grabbing the red dot down here. I can't remember what my plan was, but I might just end up doing that. Might also need to follow a guide, because I feel like I have missed some shrines. Icrix. What I'm looking for. I have no idea where this guy appears. Searched most of the place. Is he just down here? Could be. Oh, furious. I guess I ran right past him. Was he the one that tried to run to me earlier? I'll go deal with what's-her-face soon enough.
Prepare yourself.
Have you secured the rift gate?
You know, the secrets of the lost. Oh, it's in here. 400. more left. Okay. We'll leave it there. 20 to 3. I can go for a bit longer. I'm feeling most of the way better. Still a little off, but most of the way better. This is an impressive place. My god. And it was slave built. Charming. Does seem like it was relatively well maintained up till recently. Okay, I never remember seeing this. I really skipped through here. Ah, it was you. Nice. I wonder if the other guy, if Modrigan, seriously doesn't believe Urborg is real, or if he's just saying that. No, he might just not want to answer that question, and just decide to say, let's fuck with him instead. Dude is a prick. Nice. Oh, that is beautiful to see. So what do? You shocks your target and leaps to further foes. So it affects up to 3 targets. I guess that means the initial one and then 2 more. So bit of extra damage, basically, an extra like 1,000. Well, this does a bit extra damage to the initial target, and does some electrocute damage. So I think I'm finally doing some of that. Yes. Electrocute damage done per second over 3 seconds, applied per hit with your weapon strikes, including bonus. Alright. Vitality decay. Not sure what that means. I'm also not entirely sure what it even gives vitality decay damage. I felt like I was saying the word wrong. Like I was getting tripped up on some unseen consonant or something. It's my 4th dimensional cock getting in the way. It has a annoying tendency of doing that. Hello, boys. I wonder if the people dead here were caught by the cult or just like dragged here. I don't see them really being dragged, I suppose, but You can never be sure with crazy cult fanatics. Look, it's a crypt entrance. A little mini dungeon here. The Black Sepulcher. Ooh. Skeletal gargantuan. Ghoul. Blood plague. Alright. Damn ghouls. Tainted. We're slow, but its critical damage is increased. Minus 5% total speed. 20% crit. I don't know why they're just frozen there. You know, all I see are full bits of rover rep. Though it's a little awkward now for me to try and gain rep with the rovers, given that I took a swing at their god. Well, I last took a swing and had one trying to have one of my minions puke on him. But yeah, apparently the guy has great offensive and defensive abilities. So even with high levels, you'll still miss and you'll still get crit. I was never in here before. This is completely new, by the way. I know I said that before, I think, but I'm saying it again. So yeah, remember what I was saying. But yeah, whatever. I think I was talking about the God of Rwani. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and take another swing at him at some stage. When I'm burrowed. Might, like, rejig my skill tree, if needs be, by the time, before I do that. I can't remember what I was gonna say there, so I completely blanked.
That skill's not ready.
Oh yeah, I remember now. I was saying that even if you have high offensive ability and defensive, you'll still miss and be crit respectively. So that's pretty nasty. Ghoul Corpse Eater, as opposed to any other ghoul. They're all vegan, I take it. Ooh, there's a shrine down here. Very good. Can't be bothered to put up a handrail, so just gonna drop off a, pile of rocks instead.
My inventory is full.
I can push a little further. Not that I'm too sure how long this is. Well, it's certainly a bit further than where I am right now. Nice. Ooh, nice.
carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Okay, it's just over there, but I'm gonna have to pop out. What is it? Ruined. Alright. Back to Devil's Crossing.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
You know, I actually had a question before, you know, with the whole possessions. The warden was a willing host, at least initially. I was wondering if they all had to be willing hosts. Well, no, it seems, I'm just thinking back on, you know, the war with the king. He wasn't. He resisted. Did pretty damn well too, you know? Oh, I still have it good. Thought they looked like shotguns. That's not bad at all. I like it, but it's... I can't justify it, because getting it would mean I lose the heal. There we go. Okay, I think I'll be calling it quits soon. We're reaching the end of the base game here, folks. Then there's a bit more content in the forms of Ashes of Malmouth and Forgotten Gods. Nice, hit that. The vampire daggers fly over this way. I always figured they like flew in front of you or something, you know? Just like... just aimed at whatever target you're hitting. But no. They'll just home in the nearest other enemy. Very nice. Ah, see there's the little chain. And it seems the enemies who get hit with the chain take the dot damage as well. I noticed a little electrical storm around one of the guys there. So that's very nice. Bull Rush is now rank 12. Getting rather tired right now. I think I will definitely be calling quits soon. I just want to push a little further, you know? Like the last little bit of progress. Okay. This will loop around and head into that crypt. Now, finally, at long goddamn last, hated with the undead. Took them damn long enough. Now I'll be getting bonus undead spawns. Bonus undead hero spawns. So that'll help me with... So that's an odd one. That'll help me with... Rover's rep. Excuse me. Yeah, that'll help me get some Rover's rep. And just generally fight more enemies. So, you know, it's a win-win-win-win-win across the board. Plagueis, the Decrepit. Boss, Supreme Spoils. Relic, Citadel. Become like the unbreachable citadel, and behold as your enemies meet their doom before your insurmountable walls. 36 physique, 12 health, 12% health, 4% shield block chance, 72% to all retaliation damage. Citadel, empower your defenses and those of your allies to become a moving fortress. 1 active energy cost per second, 150 energy reserve, 15 meter radius, plus 8% defensive ability, 33% reduction in bleeding duration, plus 25% shield damage blocked, 4,300 internal trauma retaliation over 5 seconds. It's level 60 relic. You could use that even if you don't have a shield. You know, the shield benefits are only part of it. Immaculate Edge. Oh, I had that once before. Okay. Ooh, crumbling wall. Metal strongbox. Hidden cache. There we go. Well, I stumbled onto that. If that little nub there was there previously, then I really should have stumbled onto that. Like, goddamn. You know, they can't make it any more obvious. Without, you know, just not bothering to hide things. Or just handing it all to me. You know, from the get-go. I could rift out, but I'll just leave. Okay, all's good. Just making sure still recording, all that. Oof. Well, yeah, I'm getting tired. Just kind of came on me there. But anyway, I never did do Secrets of the Lost. I think it's still floating around on my first guy. Because he would have gotten as far as it, but he never got into to run the other place. So, yeah, I think he might have tried to run Steps of Torment, like the first 3 floors, hoping that would be enough. But yeah, no, it's actually inside the 4th or 5th floor. So, need to head back in there. But I won't head back in just yet. Want to make a bit more main game progress. I suppose I could head back in tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. Actually, you know what? I think I do remember finding the commission notes before. About, you know, the commission of the necropolis. But I don't remember much of them. But yeah, I think I did find at least one of them previously. So they aren't a completely new thing to me as I thought. But I think I didn't find many of them at all. So yeah. I'm actually gonna be attempting just like leaving this here, and have to go this way. Yeah, I'm getting very tempted just to like leaving this here and picking it up tomorrow. Like logging out and all that, not directly from here. I'm getting quite tired. Can I justify playing any longer? Probably can't because I keep saying how tired I am. My mind just goes blank, and that's what, like all I can word. Here we go. So many ethereal units here. So many. I swear we're walking into an ethereal base. Yeah, I'm gonna call this here. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed. I'm just feeling utterly wrecked. I sincerely hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you join me again soon. Till then, love and peace, baby.